Hey guys, welcome to our first tutorial in the materials lab, and today we're going to be showing you the industrial oven. Not really like your oven at home, a lot more powerful. You'll see what we mean, so let's go. So our industrial oven comes as two units. One, the oven itself, and two, the control unit. Now, if you want to just use it like a regular oven where you set the heat so it reaches that heat and holds it, the easiest way to do this is first turn on the oven. And you'll notice this little control cube over here. You want to hold the set button, and you want to hold it for about 3 seconds. This will give you all the menu options. Now immediately from here, you just want to press the up button twice until you see the letters LCL in green. Once you see LCL, you want to hit the set button. What this does is sets it to only one specific temperature. Now you'll see two temperatures, however. One in red and one in green. Green is the temperature you're going to set it to, and red is just the temperature that it's reading in the oven right now. So you want to use the up and down arrows until you select your desired temperature. In this case, we're going to go right up to 900. You can also hold the key down to let it go through the numbers a lot quicker. So we've reached 900, and once you hit the number you want to use, you hit the set button. This will set the temperature. And now the oven is going to start running and warming up. Now, while it's warming up, I'm going to show you everything else you need to know in order to use the oven safely. So right behind me, you have the safety equipment you need to use when operating this oven. So we're going to start with the apron. Now, the apron is important because it will protect you from debris and particles that come out of the oven, and in case you drop the material, if it does bounce off you, it won't burn you. It's quite simple, just pull it on. If you want to make it a bit higher, unstrap the left side and bring it up more. In this case, this is the highest I can go. The next piece of equipment you're going to want to wear to protect yourself from debris in the oven is this visor. There's a little knob on the back of it, which if you unscrew will open. And when you screw back, will close and secure around your head. So when you need to use it and when you don't, bring it up and down. The last piece of equipment is oven gloves, industrial oven gloves. And this will protect you from the heat of the oven when you're taking your sample in and out. The last piece of equipment you're going to need is a pair of extended pliers. You're going to use this to take your material in and out of the oven, as well as quench your material. Now you'll be wondering, what is quenching? Quenching is a method of cooling your material at various speeds to allow for the material to harden. It's all part of the hardening process. So we have 3 methods of cooling our material. One is water, second is oil, and the last is air. Water allows your material to cool really quickly, which makes it really hard, but the material becomes very brittle. The second is oil. Oil will allow your material to become hard, not as hard as it would in water, but less brittle, which is an advantage. And the last is air, where it barely hardens, but again, the material doesn't become very brittle. So these 3 methods have their own advantages. Depending on how you want to harden your material, it's best to know about the 3 different methods and what you need to do. Now, what we're going to show you is the first method, which is water. We're going to take a sample and heat it up in the oven for about 30 minutes so it can catch up with the temperature we've set, and then we're going to quench it in water and show you the difference from the beginning, initial sample, to the end, your final sample. Now, just a few safety tips. Never stand directly in front of the oven doors, and always make sure you have your safety equipment on and ready. Now, we're going to take the sample, put it in the oven for 30 minutes, and let it warm up. And it's as easy as that. Now we're going to come back after 30 minutes and show you the quenching process. Alright guys, our sample's been sitting in there for just over 30 minutes. And we're going to quench it in water. What we're going to do is use our extended pliers to grasp the material, dip it into our liquid, and we're going to keep it there until everything settles down. In that case, it should be safe to remove the material from the liquid, and we'll show you the results. Alright guys, safety first. Let's go. Alright, it seems like our material's cooled down enough that we can observe it. There you go, guys. So this time we're going to dip it in oil. So for cooling in air, all we do is take the sample from the oven and put it into a bucket with some sand at the bottom. And that's really all there is to it. It kind of cools down in the heat of the air in itself. So as you can see, this oven gets really, really hot, like the sun, you could say, right? So make sure you use all your safety precautions when using it. Otherwise, you're A-okay. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next tutorial.